Hello and welcome to another Tamar Talks Media video. This particular video is another research and sort of comparing of two different film magazine front covers. Again, I'm using the film magazines Total Film and Empire, so you just know what to expect there. And yeah, so like in my previous video, I am going to be researching, comparing, and then at the end I will conclude them. This is the sort of last research video out of these sort of film magazines. After this video, I will probably, on my blog, I will post up another video that will be sort of a conclusion of this research, so sort of what I've learned, what I think looks good, anything that I feel I could ask questions for my audience research for, and just sort of stuff like that really. So yeah, let's get on with it, I suppose. Like I said, I have again used Total Film as one of the magazine front covers and Empire. The Empire one, this particular issue is from March 2015. And the Total Film one is another old one and is from May 2005, which is really 10 years ago. So yeah, there's actually a few differences that I've already noticed about the Total Film front cover from the other one and from this one, the Empire one. But first, like in the last video, I'm going to talk about the Empire one, then the Total Film one. So I'll talk about what's on them. Then I'll talk about the differences, any differences I see, then I'll compare them, and then I'll conclude them. We hope it will go in that order. Knowing me, I'll probably go off topic somewhere. Well, I just punched myself in the face. Let's go on with it. So on the Empire magazine, again like the last one, we have the month that this issue came out in, located in the M of the Empire. We also have the English price and we have the American price, which is again £3.99 in England and £3.99 in England and $9.99 in America. Again with this photo, the characters are they're in front of the name of the film title, of the magazine front cover, and they are all in character. So this is for the Avengers film. So you've got, I haven't actually seen the Avengers film, so I can't really name that. I haven't seen this particular film, so I don't know who these two are. But I know that this is for Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Black Widow and Hawkeye. So they are all in front of, so their heads are all going over the title. There's no banner in this one like in the other one, but like not across the middle anyway, but we do have a small banner across here sort of advertising a TV or Netflix show called Better Call Saul, which is sort of a spin-off from Breaking Bad. This is in quite large font, to draw attention, and it's got a black background, which again draws the attention, as this is quite a dark photo anyway, so it sort of draws the attention up into this corner. And it says inside Breaking Bad prequel, so this is clearly an exclusive, and they've sort of shown that by putting it in big font and having a background, sort of having a text box and making the text box have a fill colour and then writing in it will make it, obviously it's made it stand out. And they've they have then got in big font, they've got Avengers Age of Ultron, how to top the biggest superhero movie ever made, and more heroes, more action, more robots. So this is clearly all, and then they've got a little circle here that sort of cuts away at the picture and says 20-page Marvel exclusive. So that is definitely going to draw the audience's eyes in, because Avengers is in huge writing. I think if anything it's slightly larger actually than the font that is used for the Empire, not logo, but the masthead is like just slightly larger, so it definitely draws the attention. And I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, my eyes were immediately drawn to the Avengers bit, not even the photo, just the fact that it says Avengers, because it is so large and it is the brightest part, or not the brightest part, because obviously you've got this white font up here and down here and in here, but it is one of the brightest parts of the actual front cover. Again, like in the other Empire front cover, we have the banner down the bottom, which says plus Kurt Cobain, Jennifer Aniston, Michael Mann. So clearly, like, they've got more exclusives on these, and their names are in quite large, quite bold font to again draw the attention after you finish sort of scanning the front cover, you get to this bit at the bottom, and it's not too much writing, not too much like reading needs to be done, and it's just down here. A slight difference is that the barcode is actually on the right hand side, in the right hand corner of this magazine, whereas on the other Empire magazine it was in the left hand corner, which I did mention quite a lot. Again, the background fits in with the fact that the actors and actresses are all in character, so it is a background from the film. I haven't seen it, so I don't really understand it, but we'll pretend I do. So yeah, it's from the film. And at the top we have Chappie, The New District 9, 50 Shades of Grey, everything you wanted to know, but we're afraid to ask, and Ant-Man. We visit the tiny set, and they've put tiny in a smaller font than anything else on here. The Chappie, 50 Shades of Grey and Ant-Man are in big font, so they catch your attention, and then you can sort of like read the little bits underneath it afterwards. So it will grab the audience attention, because they'll be like, oh, I want to go see that film, I'll see what it says in here about it. So yeah, that's the Empire magazine front cover. So for the Total Film one, it is slightly different, as Johnny Depp's character, the photo of him is actually placed underneath the title of the magazine, whereas in all the other magazine front covers I've compared and looked into, all the photos of the actors and actresses have been in front of the film name. So like his hat would be above, like on top of film, like Hulk is above the eye. Again though, the actor is clearly in costume, as he's dressed up for Willy Wonka. Yeah, Willy Wonka. In here we do also have text at the top. This is from Batman Star Wars, the 50 must-see movies for summer. So they have kept the sort of, I think I called it a poll last time, or like a list of what films you need to see, what films that you should be looking at, so you don't feel left out from your friends, if you get me. And then we've got underneath the masthead, we've got the Ultimate Movie Magazine, which is clearly the tagline of the magazine, as that was actually at the top in the other magazine front cover. And then we also have every new film and DVD reviewed in a not big, but in a medium-sized red, almost stamp-looking circle on the background of the front cover. So again, that will entice the audience or the viewers of the magazine, because they'll be like, oh, maybe it will have the review on the new, on the new Disney film that's come out. We'll have a look inside, and then they'll clearly want to buy the magazine. They have in big writing on the right hand side of this front cover, they've got Johnny Depp is Willy Wonka, grab your golden ticket, and Johnny Depp's name is in, as you can see, larger font, so it will draw the attention, just like Chappie, 50 Shades of Grey and Ant-Man is on Empire. It is in quite large font, so it immediately draws your eyes to it. And then we've got in the middle at the bottom, we've got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory launches our Ultimate Summer Preview. Ultimate Summer Preview is in big letters. It's sort of, I think it's the main focus of the magazine, really, like the Avengers is for Empire. However, this font is smaller than the Total Film masthead, but it is in actually a darker font than the masthead for Total Film. Again, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is in not large font, but it's in bold font, so again that will draw the audience's attention to it. And the launches art is actually in a purple text box that again has got a fill in the back, like this banner up here, so your eyes are sort of drawn to that part of the magazine, not necessarily to read the launches art bit, but maybe if you hadn't spotted the Ultimate Summer Preview, you don't know how you could, but you know, it might draw your eyes to that area of the magazine anyway, so you can read the main focus of this magazine. Underneath that we've got Batman Begins, Star Wars Episode 3, War of the Worlds and many more, which again are all in the same bold font that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is in. So I think that's quite a good thing, because all the films are in the same font, so they're not saying you should only be watching this film. Like, they've got different sort of films. So you've got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a family film, then you've got a sci-fi film with Star Wars, War of the Worlds, which is a sort of, not really horror-y, but sort of sci-fi again, and then you've got Batman, which is your superhero film. So it will apply to sort of, not all film genres, but film genres that might have been popular at this time. And then on your left hand side you've got Sahara, Raiders Reloaded or Rehashed, and The Ring 2, Naomi Watts rewinds the video nasty. Sahara and the Ring 2 are in this same font, not same font, but the same colour font as Ultimate Summer Preview is, so that sort of gives me the connotation that maybe them two are linked, or that's just a sort of theme they were going for with that. The writing underneath is smaller, in a smaller font size than the Sahara and the Ring 2 titles are, so clearly that's the Sahara and the Ring 2 are the bits that are meant to entice you in, and once they've enticed you into that bit, you can then read the font words underneath it. And again, actually, with this film magazine front cover, the barcode is again on the right hand side instead of the left hand side, like they were in the or in this case in the sort of more recent issue of the magazine. So that's me. That's basically what's on the front cover, so what I can see. So now I'm going to, for all you delightful people, I am going to compare both magazine front covers and sort of see any differences between them or any similarities. I think that the main difference in this one that I've definitely spotted is the fact that Total Film has placed the photo of Johnny Depp in character underneath its masthead, whereas Empire has placed all the characters on top, so you are more focusing on the characters rather than the name of the film magazine. And this film, Total Film, hasn't actually put the name of the main film that it's focused on in this episode in the larger font. Instead it's put Ultimate Summer Preview, whereas in Empire you've got the film it's focusing on, which is Avengers Age of Ultron, is in the biggest font that they can put on this magazine. Another thing is that Total Film has a lot more stuff, really, not a lot more stuff going on, but a lot more text on the front cover. So, for example, with the Total Film front cover, you've got sort of 4 blocks of text, really. You've got the text on the left-hand side, text on the right-hand side, text at the top, and text in the middle, sort of bottom area. Whereas on Empire, all you've got is really 2 sort of massive blocks of text, where you've got the tiny bits of text right at the top and the bits of text at the bottom. So, yeah, basically Total Film is a lot more sort of, there's a lot more words to look at on the front cover, and with Avengers it's a lot more sort of a photographic front cover, really, rather than having loads of different exclusives. So clearly this issue of Empire was a lot more focused on an Avengers exclusive, rather than having, like in this one, 7 different films that it's already said it's going to have exclusives on. So this one has really only got 4 films and 1 TV programme that it's clearly stated that this issue will have exclusives on, really. One thing in common, though, I've noticed, is the fact that on each magazine, so the 2 magazines I compared last time, the barcodes are always on the same side of each magazine. So in the last video, if you remember, the barcodes were in this corner, and in these 2, the barcodes are on the right hand corner. So there's sort of a difference between the other ones, but a similarity between them 2 and the other 2. Another thing that I can use to compare them both is the fact that in these 2 in particular, both of the actors, well, not both, but the actors in the films that this issue is going to focus on, they are all in character. So you've got Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka, and then you've obviously got all the Avengers and the 2 other characters who I still don't know who they are. I'm going to find that out later. So yeah, another sort of thing I can use to compare them both is the fact that all the actual photos on the front cover, like the one photo that's on the front cover, have got the actors and actresses in costume, and the background of the photos are again the location of the film. So clearly this is inside Willy Wonka's factory, as we all know, because you've probably all seen the film. And he's in his Willy Wonka costume, and in the Avengers one you've got the Avengers all in costume, and again a background from not necessarily from the film, but a location from the film, or something that's happened from the film with all the people, you know, going up into the air, not really going up into the air or coming down, don't really know, haven't really watched it. But yeah, so in conclusion, both of these films have the actors and the actresses in costume, so I think that's probably something that will come up in my audience research when I'm sort of deciding on what I can do for my front cover. And again, like in the other one, for the total film, it's a lot more wordy than the Empire one. However, the Empire one actually is a lot less crowded than the other one in this case anyway, as there's not all the text going on, whereas on the other one there was all the text all next to Tom Hardy, whereas that's more sort of on the total film one for this one. So yeah, basically that's this video done for now. Not for now, forever really, because that's the end of this video. But thank you for watching, and I shall see you in my next video, which, as I've said, will probably be a conclusion of this research that I've done. So yeah, until next time, I shall see you lot later. Goodbye.